Hey, it's me. See what I got here? This was given to me by my son and my daughter-in-law. That right there. And that's the topic of this video. I gotta tell you, you know, being with the Teamsters Local 70 for years, having the chance to work out of the hiring hall from the ground up, participating in a lot of strikes, even though I didn't have a job to strike at, you know, with the late great Ron Rocha. Yeah, he was head of the picketing committee. And I gotta tell you, man, and working like that, and then, working at Sealand, Shippers Imperial, as a lumper, throwing 100-pound boxes of salmon, hides, you name it, before being a truck driver, even though I had a Class A license, couldn't get a Class A job, it was slow. But I had a chance, man, to work with the red and white, and that was great. And then I got a thing, I seen that Sonny Barger Jr., he's 80-something years old now, still alive and kicking, still writing books. I remember that book over at that big book place, about the Hells Angels and all that. But I remember going down Mission Boulevard in Hayward, and the fellas had a motorcycle shop there. And I didn't have a hog at the time. And I walked in there, man, and I saw all this stuff, and the guy standing there, and he looks at me, and he goes, Yolanda was with me, young then. And he says, "What can I help you with?" And I said, "I'm just looking, I don't have a bike, but to buy parts for." He says, "Well, would you like to have some apparel?" So he gives me a shirt, man. Has the FBI thing on it like this. Has the scales with the blind lady, the law. And then the American flag behind it. And then right across, in red and white letters, it says, "Hell's Angels are Americans." And I wore that shirt driving one day for Consolidated Freightways with my vest, Local 70 vest. And the dispatcher looks at me and he says, "Since when are we hiring the Hells Angels to drive our trucks?" I said, I'm not a prospect or anything like that, but I do support the fellas." And he says, "Oh, okay." So then he gave me my 20-stop packet, got my tractor, and did my job. But then I had a chance to work the dock at Transcon, and I had a chance to work with Sonny Barger Sr. We were unloading the pig. It was raining cats and dogs. And, he kept telling me, stories and everything. And then I go, "Well, what does your son do?" He goes, "Don't you know?" I said, "Well, the name rings a bell, but..." And this is all before I met him. Met Sonny Jr., and Ralph Jr. And I got to tell you, I was floored, And he asked me my name. I changed my name. I said, "Frank Montenegro." They call me Monty. Let's make a deal. He goes, "Okay, we'll make a deal." And then the next thing you know, man, I had a chance to work with him for one day, got my day's pay, and got the hell out. But then I had a chance to meet him, the junior. This is all before he went to prison, all before he got sick, with his big ape hanger motorcycle over on A Street, Gold's Gym, all buffed. Yolanda was with me. We were in a 77 baby blue Eldo. And I go, "Hey, aren't you?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Who are you?" And I says, "Well, I worked with your pop." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Where?" And I said, "Transcon." He goes, "Tell me more." So I was telling him. Well, anyway, I built a nice relationship with that young guy at the time. And that's when I went over there and got that shirt. I didn't know it was a Clubhouse store because their clubhouse is in Oakland on Foothill. But anyway, I told Yolanda, I says, don't hang this shirt out to dry because somebody will steal it. Well, she forgot all about it, hung it out, and somebody stole it. I was so sad. But anyway, I had to share that. Oh my God. Bringing back memories. Because Facebook says somebody's thanking you for wishing you a happy birthday that you may not know. And I wanted to know. And it was a representative for Sonny wishing him a happy birthday and thanking me for it. I couldn't believe it. Wow. You know, I'm not asking for a data boy button or a way to go button or anything like that. But I got to tell you, I got stories and they're all true. Oh my God. You talk about a guy being around a New York block. That's me. Especially being born in Brooklyn, New York. 3 pounds, 12 and a half ounces. Now look at me. You couldn't put one part of me in a shoebox. Oh, you probably my feet. But anyway. So anyway, I had to stop that little thing. So that's the story. Had to share that one. Bye.